guys, welcome to the channel Rockin' the Country. I'm Don. I've got a gift request from one of our very own subscribers on here because it's Matt Galardo's very own song. And I'm going to read what he wrote in his email to me. But Matt, thank you for the gift. The title of the song has me intrigued. At first, I didn't realize it was from you because the email did get truncated, as you said. So I didn't realize it was yours. This is what Matt said. Hey Don, Matt Galardo here. Hope you're doing well. I've got a very special gift request this time around. This time I'm not going to twist your brain up with some mind-bender song. This time I'd like a reaction to my very own song that I wrote. I don't have professional recording equipment, so this is a home recording, but this song is all me. My song is titled Cutest Little Felon Around. And it's my first attempt at writing my own song and then recording it. So be gentle, LOL. Okay. I decided to post it under a stage name of Matt Anthony. Okay, that's where the Matt Anthony name came in. It's not showing up when I do a general search, so I'm going to provide you the link here. Looking forward to your reaction. Okay. Now it makes sense because I had it in my song titles in my list of songs to do as Matt Anthony. But this is Matt Galardo's song, people, and that's how I'm going to keep it. Yeah, because I'm not quite sure how to do that since Matt Anthony doesn't show up, as far as I understand what you said. All right, cutest little felon around. That can happen. I mean, cute girls can be felons too. They're troublemakers as well. Here we go.
She had a smile that could melt the heart, standing there posing in front of that chart. A mugshot could make any man's day. Little Miss in the USA. Hair a bit messy, lipstick still red, making that booking room a runway instead. She got that spark, that outlaw grace, a hint of danger wrapped in lace. Good Lord knows I ain't the jealous kind, but I'd do time just to make her mine. My mind can't help but dream about when they cuffed her up and patted her down. Named her the queen of the cell block, she can have the crown. She's the cutest little felon around. Those pretty little perfect slender wrists and shiny silver bracelets, what a twist. I might sell my home just to pay her bail. Might be better off if she stayed in jail. She got a smirk like she planned the crime, and I'd be her accomplice anytime. Wonder if she'll flirt, wonder if she'll pout. Wanna break her free, just take her out. Not just a mugshot, but a work of art. Find her guilty of stealing my heart.
Yeah, she stole more than that, man. If you got this girl, it would not go well for you in the medium run, maybe the short run, maybe the first week, but I don't even think it would last. It might last longer than that, but you'd be in trouble before then.
My mind can't help but dream about when they cuffed her up and patted her down. Named her the queen of the cell block, she can have the crown. She's the cutest little felon around. Tattoo peeking through jumpsuit stripes, I swear on Tinder she gets alright swipes. I'd serve a life sentence and do the time if she'd just call me her partner in crime. She might be locked up, but she still got game. Winking through bars, driving guards insane. Black and white stripes, looking so damn hot. Got the whole damn jailhouse tied in a knot. I don't give a damn what law she broke. That sexy little smile charmed the pup. My mind can't help but dream about when they cuffed her up and patted her down. I name her the queen of the cell block, she can have the crown. She's the cutest little felon around. Name her the queen of the cell block, she can have the crown. She's the cutest little felon around.
There are some good ideas in there, and I'm going to tell you what you're up against, and you know it. I just did a gift request Renee Mooberry had done of Leanne Rhymes. And Leanne actually let her voice go to this beautiful stratosphere on that one. And And that's what you're up against. The professionalism. It isn't just the ability to carry a tune. There's some nice ideas in here lyrically, absolutely. And there are moments in here, obviously, where your voice got away from you. And you don't have to have a good voice to have a very listenable voice. Bruce Springsteen is evidence of that, I suppose. And I'm not a Springsteen fan, but he's got a few songs I like. But even Eric Clapton doesn't have a good voice, and I love listening to him. That's not, it's, you can see where over the years, professional people who make it, not just make it, but even be independent, many independent artists, of which you are now officially one, Matt. Congratulations on that. It's sort of like learn when to like dial it back a bit, not to oversell, not to push too much, and all that stuff. And yes, obviously, like when a label gets behind an artist and they throw money at a video they're going to do or a song they're going to do, it's you got the producer, you've got the recording equipment, the mixing equipment, the engineer, you got all that stuff. That's a tremendous advantage. And so I admire anybody who's entrepreneurial like you are, Matt, just giving it a whirl, exposing yourself to praise as well. And some people don't like praise. I mean, they don't like being criticized, but are really uncomfortable with praise. They just don't like attention, even though they're in the arts. But you're exposing yourself as well to people being like, oh my God, Don, how could you do that? And I'm like, hey, man, life is fun. It's a song, people. And I listen to lyrics too, and there's some very nice things going on in there. The idea of like, all right, she's being cuffed and patted down. You're like, man, if I could only be that cop, that kind of thing. There's so many directions you could take a song in, and because there's nothing on the page and you're going to put something there, and then you want to have a development, and you don't always have to start at the beginning. You could start at the end and then go back to the beginning. You could start in the middle, then go back to the beginning. That's sort of how suspense and stories are told. So it could be a story. And so when you're telling a story, there is an absolute art form to it. And this was just, you're dreaming about being with this girl. Maybe it's best if you left her in jail, that you didn't throw her bail and left her in jail. Yeah, she'd get out, but I don't know. One thing that wasn't established was, how well do you know this girl? At the beginning, how well did you know the girl? You're seeing her being patted down. You're seeing her go to prison. You want her to give you some attention. It sounds like you hadn't gotten any yet. But how did you know this girl? Did you just happen to be driving by and you saw her being arrested for something? Like you went to make a deposit at the bank and there she is, or you saw her on the side of the road getting arrested on a routine traffic stop? Oh, I don't know. And those are details that could be dropped in incidentally, but in the aggregate, the listener hears it. So, but I love that you wanted to give that a go, Matt. I didn't know you were an aspiring songwriter, but demos are rough cuts. And this is obviously a rough cut, which you knew. But this is sometimes how demos are made. As I understand it, Mike and the Mechanics song In the Living Years was done in his garage, and that was done 50 years ago or so. And I think back then he said it was done on like a $200 budget, but things cost more money to get done back then in ways because you literally had to buy your own equipment and it was more expensive. They didn't have CD burners back then, so you were recording, you had to buy your microphone, you had to buy your cassette deck, and you'd record it on that. But that was done as a rough demo, basically as a rough cut. And then he prettied it up and released it, and one hit wonder, I'm pretty sure, for them. So, hey, you never know if you don't try. I've got a couple of hundred songs that are in various stages of being rough cuts or finished lyrically, and I've not given them to anybody. I have them. I will at some point probably. But to go to the next step and add a guitar, like I'm not a musician. I would strictly be a lyricist and a wordsmith to sort of clarify certain or art, make songs more artistic or what have you. Just lyrical, but you did both on this, so kudos to you. I'm not going to rate it. I'm going to let other people comment. It's not even fair to rate you on the system, where I'm be comparing you to Elvis, to Don Williams, to Leanne, to Dwight, to John Prine, to all these folks. But this is a song that I could hear John Prine writing. So if that gives you any encouragement, it should. So there you go. All right, guys, our very own Matt Galardo's Cutest Little Felon Around. This has a lot of possibility, and that's how songs start. Possibilities, then you hand them off to other people or get their ideas. You refine it, you do this. You know, songs rarely turn out the way they started. Almost never. So there you go. All right, guys. Be nice to Matt. I was. Have a great day. I'll see you in another video and keep rocking the country.